tariffs next year by anything between 36 and 40%. We think that it is an unsustainable type of increase which Eskom has applied for. It is unrealistic to think that poorer households and middle income households will be able to accommodate that type of increase in electricity tariffs. And I think the strong message will also be that the time has arrived for NERSA as the electricity regulator in South Africa to say to Eskom that the taps must be closed. Eskom must now look inwards. They must clean up their own act, they must stop wastage in their own ranks, and they must root out the corruption and really the type of organized criminal activity that leads to breakages through sabotage, etc., and which of course contributes to their very high operating costs. And so the message is that it can't be that whilst the fiscus is no longer able to throw out some, let's say, a saving, save Eskom through additional appropriations, it's also not realistic or fair to expect of the end users, and specifically paying end users, to ultimately be the ones who save Eskom from itself. So we're quite clear that NERSA must do the right thing and not allow or approve this increase.
Municipalities, what's your take? They owe Eskom.
Yes, of course, it is so that municipalities, and let's be brutal about it, mainly ANC-controlled municipalities, have very high historical debts in respect of Eskom. The difficulty from our perspective is, of course, that within those municipalities there are many paying customers, and it can't be that those paying customers now also receive the type of load shedding type of interruptions on the basis of Eskom trying to force municipalities to pay. But what is quite clear is that if municipalities are unable to manage their own affairs, to ring fence whatever they collect in terms of the reselling of electricity, then a model must be put on the table involving both Kogta, Eskom, Salga quite possibly, and National Treasury to assist and force those municipalities ultimately to ring fence and to pay Eskom. But to simply subject paying customers to a situation where they will be without electricity despite their electricity bills being paid up to date can't be fair to them.
So what is saying the customer?
The paying customers. And I mean, we've now come to the end of this recoding of prepaid meters, which, as I understand it, one of the big aims with it is to root out those with illegal connections through prepaid meters. So if yesterday was the successful end of that program, now there's really no reason why municipalities wouldn't be in a position going forward to ring fence whatever the profits they make from reselling of electricity, and at least pay Eskom what they again pay to procure the electricity from them.